Alright, well, at least we have Beneath the Mountain next. So, I actually know this map and I like this map. I've played it about 200-ish times. So, still using the same class. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm cutting that entire first part. The entire Big Bang. That was miserable. I wouldn't want anyone to sit through that anyway, so. Yeah, I guess I could just start it here. Welcome back. This is part 4 of my level 1 to max infamy challenge. The first part was going to be the big bank, and I just decided no because of how awful that was to play, and I'm sure it's even worse to watch. Just sitting there for 30 minutes doing absolutely nothing most of the time besides waiting for things to progress. I've already complained about it before. The only reason why I was going to include it into this video is because this is I'm doing crime spree because I don't want to cheese the game, but I still want to level up pretty quickly. So crime spree does that the best, at least to me. I know there's probably different methods for like a PC, but like on console, this is probably the best way. Yeah. At least the most efficient for trying to get to first infamy. After that, it's a little bit different, but yeah, for now I have no XP multipliers, so this is gonna have to do. Yeah, I know how to do this map inside and out, so that should make it go quicker automatically, and then also there's gonna be no super long drawn out objectives. Not even opening the vaults. I think opening the vaults themselves is like 30 seconds. Are there any courier packages? I don't think so. Anyways, I don't want to make this whole video about complaining about what I just played, but man, that was rough. That would slot well into Payday 3. This map, I don't think this map would ever make it into Payday 3. As you see, we start through like at like the outside of a bunker, then we make our way in. Then we're gonna push even further into the bunker and then open up the vaults within each to get like artifacts and stuff like that. It just plays super differently. And I kind of like how it flows, right? You flow from the beginning on the outside, you flow all the way through. Can someone take this out? I really don't want to, yeah, look, it just zaps people, bro. What the fuck? What's this secondary I'm using? I forgot what it's called. It looks like the M11. But it's like Miami-inspired camo. That's also something Payday 2 didn't have on consoles. Camos for weapons. Except for certain ones that had like attachment camos. This is a little too quick for me. It feels like I'm skating the way I move. What? Oh. Okay, and get up in here. I want to avoid doing the same heist over and over again, but my god, I really like this one, so I'm probably going to try to incorporate it in a good amount of uploads, but I'll try to still switch it up. Does this help? I think spam crouching might help. With like dodging and stuff. Every time I spam crouch, I feel like I don't get hit as much. Let's see how long this takes. Watch. You look at that, we're already in the vault. We're in the underground already. Big Bank. Look, we're under 5 minutes. And we're already basically in the vault. I get to some heights they want you to kind of decide to play stealth, but like, man, my goodness, dude. Let's get going. All right, we're gonna start with two. I think we're gonna do two at a time. Just gotta make sure they don't stop the timer. If my teammates can stay in this room, that would be ideal. But they like to follow you sometimes, even if you tell them to stop. What I like as well is that you can see the time like it takes. Like, besides just being on a drill or something, you can just see the time it takes, and it doesn't take that long as well. So I'm gonna have my teammates sit here. Okay, so the first one's almost done. If you notice, I've barely had to shoot. You don't really need to shoot. Just like a quick way to grind XP. But I used to do it on like Death Sentence with the group I used to play with. So it was way more challenging. But it was still fun. Whereas if I played like any other heist the way I play this, it would be super frustrating. 30 seconds, okay. It's Poseidon and Zeus? Okay. Could you imagine you could tell your teammates to just sit still in Payday 3? Can you? I might be faded, but I feel like your AI teammates are just sponges, like bullet sponges, and that's it. They don't do anything particularly useful. What? I already talked about that, how the taser annoys me. Let's start this one up. Got something in here? Nope. Poseidon's empty. Okay. Well, at least we got the other one started. Look at that 100% accuracy, that bullshit. For some reason, I feel like the specials, there's like way more specials, and they're way better at what they do. Like, look at that. They punish you for peeking out for half a sec. That's crazy. What kind of mess is that? So you should have seen that. Like, I head bob ducked behind the car. Alright, 5 seconds. Let's see if the meter is there. We get Hades unlocked. That's where Hades is. Okay. Poseidon. Is it around this side? Nope. Is it? It might be back here. Oh yeah, there it is. Alright, let's get in here. Yep, got one artifact. Nice. Okay, so we'll go ahead and send this one up. Making good progress. Real quick. Is that a package? That is. Okay, so we have two we haven't checked yet. I hope it's in one of those two and I don't have to like open up any more bolts. Look at that, they can't even, okay. I literally about to say they can't even touch me and hits me with the butt of his gun. Okay. You have to do it at like this precise angle. I hate the shit. It's finicky sometimes. When you look at that, we got in and out basically in under 10 minutes. Next up is my favorite part of the heist. This little like mountain slope. I don't know why. I just love it. Honestly, if they made this this next part like an entire heist of its own with different objectives, just put in Payday 3, remaster it that way, I would love it. My squad, Sydney, Joy, Clover. That's the squad I always used to run with. Well, no, and Hoxton as well. Hoxton and who else I have? I had Scarface, a couple other people. I would rotate in and out, and I always as I played chains because I just like their dialogue, especially Sydney. I really hope they bring her back into Payday 3. They got Sydney's knockoff in Payday 3. Like what? Yeah, this section right here, I love this section. Okay, the first outlast right here. Alright, let's go back for our C4 again so we can do both of them at the same time. Look at that, we're 12-10. I'm not trying to like speed run this. I'm just making a comparison with the contrast and how long it takes in some of these heists. Like this one's supposed to be harder, but it's just way easier. But it's not any less fun. It's less frustrating at the same time as well. Alright, get the loot. I think we might loot a little bit. I might not get everything, but we'll see. There's like gold and stuff. No, it's money. I guess we'll still take it. If I'm just sitting here, I may as well try to get anything I can. Oh shit. But you look at that horrible timing. I get tased and I get instant sniped. Damn. And then there's a jug and a medic. Yeah, perfectly proves my point. I don't think in Payday 3 you would ever see that many specials next to each other. There's like 5 or 6 specials. And then there's snipers. What do you call that? I think you call that enemy variety? I think so. Payday 3 is not bad with it, but it doesn't nearly feel like it impacts the gameplay as much as Payday 2's does. I feel like over half the enemies sometimes, at least it's how I feel, on like if it's overkill and up, it's just specials. It is a little bit annoying that it's just primarily jugs. but still, at least it's better than just getting hundreds of regular SWAT. Nothing in here? Nope. You see how quickly I'm doing this? It's like it's ingrained in my memory. This is the first time I played the heist back. I haven't played this heist in maybe 2.5 years. That might be a little stretch. Maybe like 2 years. You don't forget how to play good heists. You forget how to play bad heists because you hated them. Alright, we're almost done. I don't know what my next one's gonna be, but you know what? Actually, after this, I'll show the progress I made because I showed that in the beginning of the first heist. So I'll go ahead and show that again, like where I'm at and how far I got until I get to hit first infamy. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, look at that. He can't even shoot me. I mean, yeah, he can a little bit, but when you spam crouch, I guess you just... Maybe you have, like, iframes or something? Shit, it's a sniper on me. He somehow didn't shoot me. Wow. It's a miracle. Actually, you know what? I just had a thought. What would be really cool is if you could, like, blow up like a section of a Payday map with, like, I don't know, C4 or something, and then it just becomes a part of the map, like Battlefield Destruction. And then you create, like, shortcuts to certain objectives that way. Be super interesting, and it would make the game so much more dynamic, especially for Payday 3, a game that just feels very cookie cutter in its objectives. It would help immensely if something like that was to be added. Maybe not just that, just like, I don't know, just like more interesting objectives. Or maybe not interesting, maybe not just sit in a circle, you know what I mean? Where is it? Is it up? No, it's down, okay. Well, sorry about that. I just literally complained for 17.5 minutes. I wasn't trying to, it just, the last heist really ticked me off. It reminded me of a lot of things I didn't like about Payday 3 heists, but that's fine. 10 more crime spree. We have the revenge, Alaskan deal, cook off next. All heists I'm just lukewarm about. So yeah, I guess it's the perfect time to show you what kind of progress I've made. So yeah, as you can see right here, I'm level 80. I have 18 million in cash. I have 121 million in my offshore account. If you go to my inventory, I've been using the golden AK a lot, as well as like other things like the AS Val and the FAMAS. These random ass names, bro. They like throw me off. I've been trying to use the M16, but I don't know. It just, again, it has that like 90 reserve ammo issue, but it just doesn't feel as smooth. Like the kick on this feels awful, even though it's probably statistically better than the AK. Like, let's see, it's no, I don't know. I guess it just really depends on what you like. But yeah, I've been rocking that in terms of my first class, and I've also been using this. I'm just gonna call it the M11. The Uzi as well. I've been using a lot of the Bison. Everything else, not really so much. We'll do it like for like other heists, because right now we've been just sort of dipping our toe back into a lot of the heists that we didn't play so much of back then. And yeah, so I've been sort of trying out all sorts of stuff. I've been specking into Rogue. I still have a lot of points here. Let me go and spend that. Yeah, but I've been specking into Rogue. I started with Muscle, but I'll use it later. I'll use it like when I go back to when I get first Infamy again, then I'll go back to Muscle. But for now, I've been just sort of specking into Rogue, and I've just been avoiding like the really cheap stuff. So You're not gonna see me use anything really that's like OP here, just like the straightforward ones. So like armor, rogue, crew chief, probably a little bit of burglar. In terms of my second class, it's a shotgun class. I've only used it a couple times, mainly because I really don't want to. Again, this is akimbo shotguns, and for me, when I used them on like overkill and like mayhem, I used to just bust up jugs, and for my squad, it was super easy. So, but yeah, that's pretty much where I'm sitting at right now. I'm making some good progress, but it's taking longer than I expected it to. I don't know why. I thought I would be able to breeze through it. Probably because I've felt that way when I played it back then, and I just didn't feel like the levels took that long because I was just having such a good time. But since I've already experienced most of it, it's sort of, I wouldn't call it a chore. It's just I'm like ticking things off the list as I go. So yeah, it's a little more. It's taking a little longer than I thought it would, but still not too bad. I'm after like 5 hours, level 80. I'd say that's a success. And after I get the XP multipliers, it really will just start to. It'll like snowball and then it'll go quick as hell after that. I probably won't have another update until I hit Infamy 1, and then after that as well, they'll probably get fewer and fewer updates, like one or two uploads per Infamy level, just because you'll see the same heists over and over and over again, unless I do like some insane challenge that I really don't want to do, but just to like sort of make it interesting, like overkill and stealth or something like that, or playing dead sentence and loud. But yeah, for the most part, it's gonna be like 1 to 2 uploads per infamy level. But I don't think anyone really cares at the end of the day. If anyone has like something they want me to do, I might entertain it. But for the most part, I'm gonna be sticking to like a strict path or plan to do it as quickly as possible, because I'm not looking to be here 130, 140 plus hours. I'm going to be trying to do it as quickly as I can. Now I know I can stick with this challenge. At first I was like, I don't know. I think I bit off more than I can chew, but now I feel very confident that I can do it. But yeah, anyways, that's it. See you next time.